YouTube, what's the vibe? It's your boy Zebo. We back with another video. This video is a fragrance that I actually stumbled across out at Marshall's. It's a fragrance that I had no information on. I kind of did a quick, research on it when I saw it. And just from the numbers alone, it piqued my interest. The price was really, really, really good. And I definitely jumped on it. So the fragrance that I'm talking about is by a house called Arabian Crest. And the fragrance is Ranjha. Arabian Crest Ranjha. And this is an eau de parfum, 100 ml, 3.4 fluid ounce. This is the box. And this is the price that was paid for it, 30 bucks at Marshall's, 30 bucks. So, and you can pretty much, I just recently did that. But you can pour this up, this fragrance, Ranjha, you can pour this up. This thing, from everywhere that I look, it goes up to maybe, I think one place, and that was on eBay, it was like 300 bucks. Everything under that was 200, 180. It's on Amazon for 150. So this is a very, very expensive fragrance. From my experience with it, because I've had it for maybe about a good month, I was kind of figuring out what I was gonna actually do with it. I decided to do a video because this is one that I think if you run across at Marshall's, you definitely would like to give it, a raised eyebrow. But yeah, we're jumping back into this. We're not gonna get too sidetracked. Beautiful presentation. From the looks of this bottle, you can already kind of, look and see what it is inspired by or emulating. This is emulating a Zerzok bottle style. Now the thing with mine was it was already out of the plastic. It's already sprayed. I could tell that it was sprayed, but my cap, the inside of my cap was pulled off, and when I took it off, it was already stuck to the atomizer. So that was the negative, and I don't know if that's why this fragrance pretty much went for the price that it went for. I've also saw some videos of, I think it was my guy, Trey Sense did a video, and he found it at his Marshall's for the same price. So the price on these things are 30 bucks. I think that's a steal, I really do. But we're gonna jump into this fragrance because it's something that I feel like needs to be discussed, especially for the price. And it has to be a reason why this thing is priced so high on the market. Like, nobody's paying 300 or 150 for a fragrance that is in the store for 30 bucks. So I don't know if this is one of those fragrances that, slipped under the crack. But yeah. So the cap is definitely heavy. This is a really heavy cap. This thing is heavy, heavy. Very heavy. See-through bottle. This is a very well put together fragrance. You can tell just from the atomizer is very decent, but from the spray of this fragrance, you can tell that this is high quality material that was used in this fragrance. They didn't cut any corners on the way that this fragrance smells. Like, it smells rich and luxurious. It really does. In its opening, this is one of those fragrances that I really strongly feel will perform at its best during spring and summer. I can't see this outside of that. Maybe early fall when it's not, you know, too cold, but it has a very zesty, lemony, bergamot type of citrusy open to it. That gives it that fresh opening. Man, it's just so fresh and clean in the opening. So fresh and so clean in the opening. I'm talking about ATL, Andre 3000, fresh, so clean. It's that. It's old school Cadillac interior clean. This joint, in its opening, like I said, it's very, very brisk, very vibrant, very open. And that pretty much is like riding throughout the whole fragrance. This is not a heavy fragrance by far. You will definitely not get no type of weighty feeling to this fragrance. This is more so summer vibes. This is out on the patio. This is relaxing and real light linen type of fragrance. This is just like shorts and sandals and tank top type of vibe. Beautiful, all white party type of boat party or rooftop type of vibe. The energy that this fragrance kind of emits it's just very well put together. In the middle notes, you got some Turkish rose, you got peony, you got saffron, you got geranium. It says incense, but I don't really get no smokiness in this fragrance at all. I do get like the rose, the floral aspects of it. I definitely get that, like on top of or underneath the citrusy aspect of it, you definitely get the florals. And that's what kind of give it that very light, fresh, vibrant type of just clean, nice, flowing type fragrance. In the base notes, you got some agarwood, which we already know is oud. But I don't see a lot of oud in this. I don't get no heavy sense of oud. Like, it might be just a dab of oud, like the pastor hit you with the holy water, just a spritz in your face type of oud. Very minimum, like very minimum. Like, it's not a lot. You definitely not gonna get it, but it's listed in the notes. You got some birch, you got some amberwood, you got some tonka bean. But I don't get any of the base like that. Even once this thing dry down after its full transition and have sitting or sat on your skin for, you know, a nice amount of time, it's still not heavy. It's not. This is one of those fragrances that it's just it plays on the lighter side of fragrance notes. Very beautiful. And it's not meant to be heavy. It's definitely not meant to be heavy. And I can respect that. Some fragrances that, you know, you kind of tap into, they be so beautiful and so well crafted that they don't have to be, you know, these beast mode projectors. You know, they don't have to be that. They really don't. Arabian Crest. All they have to be is everything that they were created to be. And this is one of those ones that for the $30, It's well worth it. Well worth it. It really is. It's more so I would consider this as, even with, like, I paid 30 for it, but the quality, the scent profile, this is a niche fragrance, a niche style fragrance. Hell, this is a niche fragrance, you know? And if anybody want to consider the exclusivity of the house and the price point, okay, how many people are familiar with this house? Because I've never heard of it until I stumbled across it. And if we're going off price points, just look it up. It ranged from $300 to $150 at Amazon. So, yeah, it's lining up as a niche fragrance. Now, the thing about this is, will you run across this or any other fragrance from that house in Marshall? That's the thing. Because I've been looking. I've been trying to see if it was something else. I'm grabbing it regardless. I don't care what it is. I'm blind buying it. Because I'm really sold on this one and the way that it smelled. This is not a fragrance that is just, it's not something that you just run to Burlington's and get. Now, for some, they may not even rock with this at all. They may not even be feeling this. A lot of people may feel like this is just a tad bit too light for their likings. But for me, there are times that I don't want heavy fragrances. I want those nice, light, very beautiful, intoxicating type of smelling fragrances where when you're around people, they not immediately associating who's wearing that fragrance. You know, it's a plus. It's a big flex when a person get a whiff of your fragrance and it smell good, but they don't know where it's coming from. And then, you know, just being overwhelmed with what, you know, how it smelled, finally tracking down who's wearing it. That's a big flex, big flex. And I'll take that a lot of the times over those overtly potent fragrances where people just automatically just associate a fragrance with you. Like, oh yeah, that's you, that, you know, what you got on, man. That's, you know, I smelled you all the way. So yeah, you know, sometimes them fragrances that just sneak up on people be them ones, man. And I think that this is one of those ones. Glad to have it in my collection. Be looking forward to more from this house because I'm on the lookout for this house. I'm definitely not finna order none online because them joints is up there online. Them joints online, they up there. So if I can catch these at Marshall or TJ Maxx at a really reasonable price, and I'm talking about, you know, anywhere from the 30 to, I would go so far as $70 for these. You know, I'm pulling the trigger on it. But online, no sir, 150 to 300, and yeah, and I've even seen, you know, a couple of them for like $100, but yeah, I mean, and I'm only saying that because I got it for $30. So you should be able to see how I feel like to actually get it for $30, and you know, they won't starting at $100 for this thing, going, you know, on the deep end, 300 something. Yeah, so that's what it is with this. But if you see this in Marshalls, TJ Maxx, man, this is something that it's not gonna be for everybody. And the only reason why I say that is not because of the way that it smells. It's a mass appealing smell to it. There's nothing that's going to throw you off. It's just that the way that it may perform, you know, from person to person. This may not, you know, it may not be for everybody because it may be too light. Some people like more bolder and more aggressive fragrances, and this is definitely not that. So this may be the reason why a person may count this as being something that they're interested in, because it may be a bit too light for them. They like, a lot more heavier fragrances. But for me, yeah, I like diversity. I stipulate that on my channel all the time. And yeah, this is definitely that. This is something that this spring and summer and even early fall, I will be rocking heavy. Next time y'all probably see this bottle, this joint probably gonna be down about right here. So yeah, I'm glad to be able to bring that to y'all just in case you run across it and see it. Non-offensive. You can wear this thing almost anywhere and won't offend anybody. It's just very, very pleasant, just a very nice, intoxicating, light fragrance. Longevity, I've read that it lasts from 8 to 12 hours. I can't see that. I didn't get that when I've been wearing it. At the most, I can see 6 to 7 hours, and that's because it's light. Now, I'm pretty sure you can probably overspray, but that's just, what I'm getting. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Great fragrance. I like it. I love it. Good for the spring and summer. It's your boy Zebo. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Much love. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, comment. Please jump in the comment. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it, let me know if you've seen it. If you dropped the ball and didn't grab it, hey, it be like that sometimes. Double back, they might have it. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching again. Much love, my people. Much love. Peace.